Ladies and gentlemen, we are back. Week 3 of the Valorant Nino competitions. Mọi người, hôm nay là lần số lần thứ 3 Nino có thi đấu Valorant mọi người. Okay, you ready? Okay, guys, I'm gonna do a wheel and check what map we're playing, okay? Okay, let me share screen real quick. Show you guys what we've got going on. Here we go. First as usual. Here we go. We have Sunset as the first map. Okay, I'm ready for this. Okay, awesome. Okay, we have Sunset as the first map. There we go. Okay, guys, are you ready? This is going to be a best of 3. Nothing biết đi. Okay, bạn.
Yeah, okay, let's go.
Okay, relax. Okay, just a heads up for the rules. Best of 3, the winning team gets to pick the next map. Okay?
All right.
Awesome. Here we go. Good luck, everyone. This tournament mode is on. Perfect. And start. There we go. Chào mọi người nha. Cảm ơn Huy. Ok mọi người. Nếu mọi người muốn xem landscape Nino đang livestream portrait và landscape nữa mọi người. You just need to turn your phone to the side and you'll see landscape mode. Going over to defender's side here, we have Mr. Yeet picking that ISO usual. We have Meo picking his signature jet here. We have Ellen Ang picking her Vito, and Trixie picking her Gecko. Nothing locked in here yet. Garan, okay, fully locked in on the on defender's side. Going over to the attacker side, we do have the mirror matchup on the ISO. It seems like he's doesn't know what to play. Bro, ở bên Mỹ không phải. Nino là người Liban sống ở Việt Nam mọi người. Cạo dấu rồi sao? Vì trước khi Nino cạo dấu, Nino trông giống như một thằng già. Locking in, we do have the Waylay, Gecko, Deadlock, Neon, and Clove. Going over to attacker's side, this is going to be quite a strong entry on their team. Top 1, Tây Ba Lô, Play Valo, đúng rồi. Chào mọi người nha. Mọi người, Nino có thi đấu mỗi tuần. Vậy, nếu các bạn muốn chơi trong thi đấu sao thì hãy vào Discord của Nino nhé. Let's lower the audio here really quick. It's a little bit loud. Welcome to the first game mọi người. Nino sẽ cast bằng tiếng Anh và tiếng Việt nữa. Vậy nếu Nino nói cái gì sai thì xin lỗi mọi người. Going over to the starting team, we do have the... Oh, where is my mouse? I cannot see my mouse in game. Awesome. We do have the Vito setting up here on A side. I'm interested to see what ends up happening here. Chào Phương nha. Sửa lỗi, đúng rồi. Ok mọi người. Tất cả đội của attacker side đây sẽ đi A rồi. Chúng ta có thể thấy mình đã thấy Deadlock rồi. Deadlock bị giết rồi top mid. Và Jet nữa. They're gonna make their way over here on A side, looking for the entry. They do get the stun off. Yurbe goes down. So dies. With the Gecko on both sides, this is going to be similar matchups here. We do have the ISO peeking over here. Garan takes down the Gecko, and we do have one last fight going over here with the Clove and the Omen, and Omen wins that fight. Excellent. So we do have an Omen triple kill this round. Sorry guys, you're gonna have to give me a minute to get ready. I need to warm up. Hello, chào mọi người nha. Cảm ơn Huy đã tặng cho Nino quà rồi mà. I don't know why I included the man. There's no need. Garan needs healing. For no reason. Aaron Yeager, hello. Bán giải rồi à, anh đúng rồi. Nhưng mà đã đợi Aaron 30 phút rồi nhưng mà Aaron không vào. Tại sao? Chào cậu. Hello, chào Gino. Ah, Gino. Okay, we look over here. We do have the Jet looking to push with the Bulldog. Interested to see what happens. Garan seems to be going for the push quite often. We do have the Deadlock still waiting in the back, but she's going over to A side here. We do have Gecko gonna go back. Maybe gonna see the Omen. They do hear the footsteps. Taking a few shots. The flash goes off. They don't get to flash anyone there. Teleport out from the Omen. I'm curious to see if they do peek this. Yes, Gecko does peek that and dies. The trade going over from Mr. Yeet there in B main. They're gonna still look here. We do have Deadlock still in T spawn. How's this fight gonna go? We do have the Omen here. We're gonna try and skedaddle on out. We do have one kill here going over to the Omen. Omen's gonna keep pushing. Omen ends up dying to the Sheriff there on Neon. They're gonna end up making their way back. Is Deadlock gonna die to this? Deadlock ends up dying. We do have the Clove looking back. She only has 5 HP. Mọi người, Clove chỉ có 5 máu thôi. Và đã bị giết bằng Jet mọi người. With Vito getting the other kill on the push. Awesome. 2-0 going over to the attacker's side here. Anh rank gì ạ? Nino rank Kim Cương 1 mọi người. Em đến từ live của Sage. Oh, what the hell? Cảm ơn nha. Cảm ơn Aaron Yeager. Chào mọi người nha. Chúc anh chúc anh buổi trưa vui vẻ nhé. Cảm ơn nha. Cảm ơn em nha. Okay. Seems like they're going to go for the push here with no sound going over. Deadlock ends up dying on the push in mid. They're going to end up spraying in mid. Both Jet and Omen peeking together. We do have the sound finally. First shot misses. Second shot and third shot do hit. Wele ends up banging her way in, gets flashed by the Gecko. Still ends up killing the Gecko no matter what. They took side officially. As you can see on the map, Omen, Jet, and Vito not on site yet. Jet ends up updrafting up. They don't see the Gecko there. Wele might end up peeking this? No, it seems like Wele is not going to peek this. We do have the flash going over from the Omen. Omen's going to end up trying to peek this. We do have the Neon looking in main. Neon's up firing, dies to the Jet. Jet's going to keep pushing, gets one more kill. Omen ends up dying on the trade with Clove. We do have the Vito here. Vito's going to get one more. We have one more kill. Ends up dying anyways over to the Clove mọi người. Nino có giải hàng tuần mọi người. Mà có prize pool là gì mọi người? Nên đã quen từ đó bằng tiếng Việt mọi người. Anh ở Việt Nam à, đúng rồi. Có lẽ tôi nên dừng viện. Tiếng Anh khó vậy. Không sao. Anh ở đâu? Hà Nội. Nhưng nó đang ở Thanh Xuân mọi người ơi. Mọi người ơi, nếu các bạn muốn xem video của livestream này thì nó sẽ upload trên YouTube. Okay, we can see here that Neon's going to end up pushing first here onto A. They only have the Vito who's set up on A. They're expecting to push onto B, but with ISO pushing here, maybe not. He's going to end up seeing the Deadlock here. I'm curious to see who wins. Deadlock ends up winning the fight with 77 HP left, and then AFK's inside of T-spawn. Curious to see what ends up happening here. Yurbe ends up killing one. She doesn't know that there's another one there. She's gonna end up peeking into the Neon.
One enemy remaining.
Ooh, gets the trade on Neon. Oh, hold on. Wait, fuck, how do I pause?
Watch it expire.
Oh, guys, I'm sorry.
My ult is ready.
Oh shit, I didn't enable the
Next time they see us, it will be from the hole in the ground.
cheats, so then I can't put the thing. Can't pause them, whatever. It's okay, next round. We'll enable it. Game gì đấy anh? Đây là FIFA mọi người ơi. Rank gì vậy? Vậy trong đội của Defender chúng tôi có rank Platinum, Diamond và Immortal. Okay. We'll tell you the next team in just a second. Curious to see what ends up happening here. We do have 3 in mid. The Deadlock had DC'd but came back. Ciao Tabit, hello, ciao Kim. Oh, the 300 ping over on the Jet here. Curious to see what ends up happening. He gets flashed. Does he get traded by the what the fuck am I watching? Alright, no problem. That fight took a little bit longer than I thought it should. We do have Willie end up pushing this. Dies over to the Gecko on B main. We're gonna have a Gecko trade here, possibly going in mid. No, the other Gecko ends up going back. They're gonna push over to A side here. Jet is still lagging. Jet vẫn bị lag mọi người. Hey, hello. Let's see what ends up happening here. They make their way over to A, planting with the well, I'm so sorry. I think the I think Gecko thought he had the
Right there.
What am I watching? You have the flash going over, but no one's gonna get seen by that. There's 3 on the side here.
My territory.
Curious to see how this ulti goes. The ulti goes, misses the shot. We do have the trade going over here with the Jet and the Clove. That Molly's gonna take place, and Clove gets the last kill over on the Gecko. 4 kills, excuse me, going over to the Clove. Bro, review replay of fan. Không phải replay, đây là giải của Nino mọi người ơi. Hàng tuần Nino có giải hoặc Valorant, Liên Minh và những game khác. Giải Nino Seed đúng rồi. Mọi người ơi, nếu các bạn muốn chơi trong giải này thì hãy vào Discord của Nino nhé. Các bạn có thể tìm được link của Discord của Nino trong bio Nino. Shut up, Rain. They do have the ulti going over from the way ends up making her way in. He's really gonna get caught out. I don't know why we're still slow peeking it. Ends up getting 2 over on the Gecko. Gecko did a very good job there, holding down side there. Wall from... Ooh, let's see what ends up happening with this. The ulti going over on the Gecko here. Wow, and he loses the fight. To have the ulti on the Clove. Your Bay dying over to the Clove. This Clove is being nasty this game. Clove is smurfing them. Reward hình như là 2.000 đô la Mỹ, không phải là 125.000 đồng mọi người. Ông này nói tiếng Việt được không? Không được. Bạn nghĩ gì? Mình tính bán anh ơi, đúng rồi. Mà như nó không bán gì đó. Nó chỉ xem thôi mọi người. Vito is AFK for a little bit. Not so sure what's happening there. Maybe they're lagging. Oh, we do have lag on the Jet, but it's okay. No one's gonna end up covering for him. We do have the push going over on A main. On elbow, excuse me. Someone died in A main already. I didn't have a chance to see that. We do have the smoke going on top here, so they can't see that. The wall drops.
Sit down.
Ooh, with a kill going over to the Gecko on the veto. We do have the ulti going over from Gecko on Defender's side. Defender ends up catching the
One enemy remaining.
Neon.
Flawless.
It doesn't matter. Defender side still ends up losing that fight.
Remember, bullets hurt.
Bạn ngu có được tham gia không? Có. Không sao. Nhưng nó không quan tâm mọi người. How many team bro? Only 2 teams. It's a best of 3.
I'm out of here.
Nhưng mà Nino nghĩ là vào tháng 12 Nino muốn làm giải
Go, go,
10
go.
sao 16 đội mọi người. So, going over to B side here again. No sound on the entry here. Very good smoke by the Omen. Ends up catching that push there. They do hear sound from one gun only. It's only the Neon who's spraying through the smoke. ISO. Oh, Deadlock's gonna end up getting caught up by the Jet. Good kill. They're rotating out. I'm curious to see if he gets caught out by this. He is not watching the screen. Dies over there. We have the ISO still holding this down. It's only the Gecko pushing, so if ISO wins this fight, then they have a very good advantage here. ISO does end up winning the fight. The Waylay's gonna end up pushing through mid here. Wow, well done. Well done. By the ISO ends up moving back. He takes the trade and moves back. He doesn't want to hold both sides, both angles there. We do have ooh, Neon getting the kill on Vito in mid lane. In mid, excuse me.
Left.
Curious to see what happens here. They move back to B. Will is the one with the spike. They will dash in, I'm assuming. The smoke going over from the Clove, blocking out the Omen here. Omen's gonna end up pushing through the smoke, inside the smoke.
Planted. There.
Curious, they do smoke on main, blocking off that Clove here. They flash. They get one kill over on the Waylay. There's still one more in the smoke. Is she gonna be able to get it? She does end up getting the kill. There's still the Neon in the backside. Neon ends up getting one. ISO's gonna peek that. ISO also goes down. She's gonna dash through. Has no more bullets. Switches to a Sheriff and gets the kill.
I faced worse.
What the fuck? Oh. I think reward is 2,000. Actually, for the 16 team, I want to do something like a 12 million, 12.5 million prize pool. Oh, what the fuck? I'm so sorry. Hold on. Sorry, something's happening in mid. I'm not even watching my screen. Deadlock ends up killing the Jet, and the Omen DC's here. They lose B site. I'm not being able to switch to the Waylay for some reason. Oh, Waylay is 9, not to.
One enemy remaining.
Oh, because someone DC'd, so they don't know where the they don't know where they don't know where Garan is. Are they gonna find her? Come on, please. Excellent kill going over to T-Can there. The 1 versus 1. I can't, I'm not able to pause. Ah, yes, perfect. Cool, they time out. Awesome. Nói một câu tiếng Việt đi ạ. Ok nha. Bác muốn Nino nói gì vậy? Nói tiếng Việt đi. Mọi người ơi, Garen đã bị DC rồi thì chúng ta có thể chúng ta phải đợi Garen quay lại rồi. Quay lại, không phải rồi. 313 không phải. Chắc chắn không. Đội của defender side ở đây bị lag nhẹ mọi người. Trước đây Jet cũng có 300 ping và Garen mới bị DC mọi người. Trai 2 năm rồi vẫn kẹt ở rank vàng không sao. Khi bạn chơi Valorant thì bạn có vui không? Oh, seems like they've come back. All right, let's make our way over to this side. So, anh rank gì vậy? Nino rank kim cương 1 mọi người. They do smoke top mid here. Deadlock ends up peeking and just spraying the smoke just in case. Omen's gonna push through the smoke here with a Guardian. I don't know how good this is. She's aiming at the head of Neon, but doesn't take a shot. They're just waiting. Look at the patience of these guys. The second smoke ends up wow, Garen is being a total pain in the ass. Em sát một hay quá. They're being a pain in the ass. I don't know if Garen's gonna end up having another smoke ready. 6-7 seconds. They don't know that anyone's here. She ends up getting flashed. She blinds, misses. No, she hits the Neon, ends up trading the kill over there. Jet ends up dying over to the Clove on the backside here. Gecko is the only one inside at the moment. It's a 1 versus 3 here with Hang is the last one. Mr. Yeet, ISO, ends up getting walled off here. I think the Clove is gonna peek it. Mr. Yeet was not ready for that peek, ends up flicking very wide. Clove is making her way through here, so he's gonna have to be careful for that. Clove already is in there. Ends up firing over at the Clove. I think he's gonna try and save the gun because he only has 100 credits, and he has full regen shield still available. Clove is gonna end up pushing this. Is Clove gonna get the kill? Clove ends up getting the kill over on ISO. I'm not sure why ISO didn't just run a little bit further than that, so that he doesn't have to hold 2 angles there. But
you know what we should do?
It'd be like that sometimes.
I'll tell you, we should win.
Well done. Attackers side here with 7-3. Well done to attackers side. With the majority of the kills going over to the Clove. Clove is fucking smurfing it. The nerfed Ormun, or else she'd have a 3rd smoke right there. Ormun used to have 3 smokes. Anh kết bạn với em đi anh đẹp trai. What deal? How many rounds? It's been 10 rounds already, so we have another 2 left. Omen ends up dying over to the Gecko. ISO ends up getting pushed by Neon, gets headshot there. Vito's the only one that's holding down side on that side. Clove did not fully enter here. This Jet better not get complacent. Jet's gonna end up pushing here. She does see the I'm not sure what's going on. Jet ends up getting the kill finally. Vito ends up dying to the Gecko here. The flash going off. It does not matter. Gecko on defender side ends up getting a kill. They only have sheriffs. They're not being able to pick up a gun. They do have the Phantom actually going over to the Jet. I don't think they have time to get this spike. Ooh, the peek going over from Gecko. Headshot. Getting 1 tap. They better skedaddle from here because you're gonna die. You're gonna die to the bomb. Run, JD. Ooh. Oh.
Last round before the switch.
How the fuck did Gecko die? What the hell? Anyways, going over to defender side here.
Big, make it happen.
Garen doing her usual, picking that half shield. They're on the back foot here. With so much money going over to attacker side. Attacker side's gonna end up pushing here. They do make sound. They're sprinting through. They know that they're on this. Are we gonna flash or are we gonna ulti? What are we looking for? Will ends up dashing in, dies anyways. Omen gets hit by the Omen teleports out, does not get hit. We do have a trade going over. No. Actually, we do have a trade going over. Deadlock does end up getting the trade.
My ult is ready.
We have 2 more in main. We have 1 more in main. The spike did not get to be planted. It seems like she's going to try to save. There's no reason to save here. You have 4,400. You're going to have to fight this. Vito ends up looking to peek this. No, throws over the little stun grenade thing. We know that Clove is still in there. Clove just shot Wingman and Clove shot the stun. She's going to end up peeking the ISO. Is ISO going to get the kill? ISO with the flick to the head, 1 tap. Nasty.
Switching sides.
Nasty. Switching sides. Defender side going over to the to attacker side now. Mark người ơi. Defender side có chỉ 4 điểm thôi. Nếu họ muốn thắng trận này thì họ phải Big City Boy, you're cringe as fuck. FYI. Anyways, what was I saying? What the fuck am I reading in chat? Guys, YouTube. If you're watching here on YouTube, guys, I live stream every single day over on TikTok, 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. Vietnam local time. So feel free to come check that out. It's at Nino8291. You can find it in my bio here on YouTube. Jet ends up dashing in. We do have a kill going over on Waylay here. Neon is excuse me, not Neon. What the hell? I mean, ISO ends up pushing through backside here. We know that Clove is still there. Clove peeks the smoke, ends up dying. We do have Deadlock gonna look for another peek here. Dies over to the
Spike planted.
to the ISO, but we traded on the other side. Neon's gonna end up looking for something here. Sees Garan, but dies. Very good peek
remaining.
over to the Gecko. ISO's gonna have to push this. Wow.
Wingman for the win.
Very nice. Bro là ai à? Bro là bro. Còn mày thì sao? Mày là ai? Em cũng muốn chơi nhưng mà hết tiền net rồi. Buồn thế. Không sao? I can't reply to him. It's not letting me chat. Bro nói tên Ả Rập nghe thử với. اوكي بقى مرحبا انا اسمي انتوني صار لي عايش في فيتنام سنه ونص. انا من لبنان. Jet gonna end up looking to peek mid, making sound. They know that she's there. Neon's gonna look to peek this with the outlaw. Jet doesn't want to risk it. Jet ends up skedaddling on back over to A. Gecko going off. We do have a Spectre. Spectre gets 1 kill. Spectre gets 2 kills. This Waylay is unstoppable. 7 bullets in the chamber. I don't think she's gonna be able to get anything else there. She has to reload. They're still looking to push. Gecko ends up using the wingman there. They don't see anyone else. Waylay's gonna look to peek another time here. She does have the gets 1 more. Has to reload with 16 bullets in the chamber. There's no need. Ends up spraying 1 more. Will she get the ace? There's just 1 more kill that she needs. She's gonna dash over. She dashes over with the ace going over to the Waylay.
Need me to do it again?
Disgusting with the fucking sprint and shoot. Nasty. Good job. Wow, ace going over to the Waylay. Well done. Wow. Whew. Excellent job over there from the Waylay. Hay quá, chị Tican ơi, đúng rồi. Hello anh, hello em, chào Phúc nha. Okay, Jet ends up dashing over. Oh, the wall ends up breaking. They push through with the smoke going over on top mid. Ends up making her way through. She goes through the molly. Ends up dying over to the Gecko. Gecko ends up getting the headshot over on the. ISO ends up getting 1 kill. Dies over to the Clove. This Clove is unstoppable. This Clove can end up looking to peek this again. We do have 2 still in mid. This Gecko is peeking over on the Waylay. There's nothing she can do. They end up getting flashed. Both of them. 1 kill going over. Whoa, with the turnaround. It's only Waylay left. They know that she's still in mid. Waylay is half HP right now. Only 30 health. I don't know if there's anything that she can do here. Only with the Spectre in hand, she's going to have to pick up a Vandal over there in mid. If she wants to make this trade, we do have Omen is gonna push this. Omen ends up dying over to the Waylay. Waylay is gonna end up pushing through. She only has a Vandal, but she has no bullets. Dies over to the Gecko. Why? Why would you switch gun? You have info that Gecko's low. Why switch gun? Almost. Almost.
Need a drop.
Dang. They almost had it. Good job going over to you to Gecko on defender's side there. Sorry. There we go. On attacker's side, excuse me. Jet ends up dashing in, sees nobody. One more on top mid. He needs to stop peeking this. He only has 26 HP and regen shield. You should wait for the regen shield if you really want to peek that again, but there's no point. Asuka's gonna end up looking to push here and elbow. He's gonna meet the Waylay. Ooh! Catches Waylay mid fucking Kobe over there. With the stun, another death in mid. I don't know why Gecko is pushing mid instead of going with the team. We're gonna spray. Oh, 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 oh! What the hell? Oh, Neon ends up getting the kill over on the veto there. Sorry, I missed that kill there. The stun goes through but misses. Ooh! Mystery with the calm aim. Just fucking spits on her and kills her. Still one more behind here. They do have info that both of them are there, but for some reason,
One enemy remaining.
Clove is still on B. Garen ends up taking a kill over on that Gecko, but dies over to this deadlock. This deadlock is kind of fucking nasty with it. Honestly. Wow. Oh. Mazid, hey, Mr. Best. Oi. Ciao, Sajinye. Gecko is Trixie, right? Yeah, Gecko on attacker side right now is Trixie. Trixie with the fucking no scope trick shot. It's 5-11. They need to win. They can't keep this going. They're on defense right now. If they win this, it's gonna be extremely good for them. Doesn't matter. Wow. Waylay has got some fucking balls on her. Dashing in, ain't no fucks given. We're gonna peek the. We're looking at what here? All right. It's okay. The wall's not gonna open itself. I mean, the door's not gonna open itself. So have two peeking the same exact angle here in mid. I think they're a little bit scared that Jet's gonna look to push here, but in fact, we're fucking chilling. Ain't nobody pushing here. We do have the slow peek going over to the veto in mid. We're looking at what? I don't know.
There.
They're sitting 2 mid. The Clove is waiting to smoke something. Ends up smoking in mid. Giving each other a little kiss and then making their way back here. Ooh, he's lagging. The Jet's lagging quite a bit here. I'm gonna have to look to see if there's anything I can do about that come next game.
30 seconds left.
Bạn có nói tiếng Việt không? Có.
Spike down.
Clove đã giết Garen rồi. Trên B. B main. Flash going over from the Gecko, but does not see anything. To have the smoke with the one way here. Ooh, kill going over to this Clove. This Clove is doing some nasty things here. Again, they were on the backhand here for attacker's side, so any kills they get here is good. I think this yeah, this Gecko needs to save. Run! Chinese! Run! You need to save this Vandal.
Match point.
Yeah, even though it's match point, you need to. Doesn't have enough to buy much here, but she can buy the buy a sheriff maybe, but I don't think they need it. They have enough to buy a gun anyways. Excellent, excellent. 5-13, yeah, I think it might end up being a 5-13.
Right there.
Chào chị Rena ơi. Biết nói tiếng Việt. Hai bạn cảm ơn nha. Ciao, man. Had d'amour. Stimmt auch noch. They're gonna look to sprint through this. Vito does not use the. Oh, Vito ends up using it, but a little bit.
It's you and me.
Off center. We do have the ISO ulti going in here, but we're gonna have to wait to see what's happening over there. We do have the ulti going over from Waylay. Waylay ends up. Ooh! I'm so sorry. Hold the fuck up.
Monster on the loose.
ISO ends up getting the kill, but this Deadlock sitting in the corner here with the Vandal ends up getting 2 kills in return. Your Bay ends up dying over to the spray through the smoke. The flash going through ends up getting 1 person. We do have that. We do have the ulti. The ulti goes over. 1 more kill. Will we be able to get it?
Defenders win.
With a cinematic kill. Going over to them. Let's go ahead and join the comms here really quick and see what's going on. Hey, attackers side, feel free to choose the next map, and we're gonna switch. Defender side will have to go to the other side of well, defender will go to attacker. Attacker will go to defender. Okay. Let's go ahead and see.
Yeah. Sure.
Okay. Cool. Gamers. What happened that game? Oh. I need to unmute myself to talk. Gamers, what happened that game?
Lag.
I
So
saw
far.
So fucking lagging.
between
We
lag and no scope. What's going on?
Yeah. Honestly, I don't think they playing the real rank of them, but
I don't think they are either, but what are you gonna do?
yeah, no shit. We're chilling.
Okay, guys, switch over to the other to attackers team.
Okay. Mọi người ơi sang bên này đi. Cringe thế.
Sorry, guys, I'm noob. All right.
That's so fucking cringe.
Nhà như thế này còn núp thì chắc ông bạn phải mì top 1 Radiant.
That's why she left you.
Damn.
All right, guys. No need to be too toxic in the chat, but good luck, guys. Are you guys ready for round 2?
Yeah.
Awesome. Good luck, everyone.
Mẹ mày không như thế này mà
I
nó
What else? Nino tóc giả không? Đây là tóc thật của Nino mọi người. I don't know what you want me to do to prove it. Còn sót không? Come. Okay, let's go ahead and make our way to the other side. Defender's side. What map are you looking to pick for the next game?
I wanna play
Ascent.
Ascent.
Ascent. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Good job, guys. We're going over to round 2. Are you guys ready? Is everyone ready?
Archer.
All right, let's go. Going into round 2, you have slot. I'm done my job. No, Habibi, if you're gonna play, you play from the start. You don't join halfway. You chơi liên quân đi. Come. Okay, let's end up seeing what happens here in the pick phase. I'm curious to see if we end up picking that Willy again. Tạp Xoan biết nói tiếng Việt đúng rồi. What the fuck? Tạp Xoan có tên rồi mà. Tôi tên là Nino mọi người. Ascent Nation rise up. Đúng rồi. Hello. Hi Habibi, thank you. Thank you, Habibi. Going over to the pick phase here on attacker's side, we do have the defender side of last game, so the losers team. Chào Shirang nha. Bạn ở phố nào, chỗ nào Hà Nội thế bro? Nó đang ở Thăng Xuân. We do have a full team locked in over on defender's side with the KJ. KJ is very good on ascent with her setups over on actually on both sides. She holds down all angles very well since there's only one entry for each side. Realistically, it's really nasty. There's not much like play that you can do with it. as an attacker. You just have to go balls to the walls and go for it. We have the Omen, Phoenix, KJ, Sova, and Jet going over to the defender's side here. I'm curious to see how that goes. They do have the upper hand on that defense with the KJ there, but we do have KJ going over on both teams actually, with Sky, Phoenix, ISO, Clove, and KJ. Double flashes here from the Sky and the Phoenix. I'm curious to see how that goes. That's gonna be kind of nasty with the double flashes. If defender's side is not careful, there's really not much they can do. You look so tired. I woke up right before starting the stream, so it'd be like that. Sugar pill, oy! Me and Enta. I just shaved. That's it. All right, starting off game 2 with a 1-0, going over to Tikan's team. Attacker's side right now really needs to get as many points as possible. If they can't win this game, it's over. Going over for the push here. We're gonna make our entry here. Jet is gonna end up peeking, gets flashed over by the Sky. Double flash going over here. We have the push going over from Phoenix here. Phoenix and ISO. Phoenix ends up dying. ISO ends up dying too with the...
Spike
Oh, what the fuck?
down
It's not
B.
letting me switch.
One enemy remaining.
What the fuck just happened? How did we lose that push? What? That shit was way too quick. Way too fucking quick. I didn't even have a chance. Bro, you look much different? Yeah, it'd be like that. Buy new eyes? I might have to. Tikan with the little KJ setup over there. Nice. She must have learned that from Rain. I'm certain. I was just gonna look to hold this down here. Both ISO and this Jet looking to hold this angle, but neither of them willing to peek it fully. Jet's gonna end up looking to go here. He's gonna peek the ISO. Peeks the ISO. Oh, I'm sorry, what? We're gonna keep pushing. Sky is gonna get fucking no-scoped because nobody's watching. We're watching a smoke for some reason. The peek and teleport back. ISO's gonna look to take the fight. Ends up dying over to this Jet. Jet does not shoot with the Outlaw. Jet bought the Outlaw just to look at it. She likes the skin. With the kill going over on main here. On B main, I'm curious to see what ends up happening. We really need to start making plays here. I don't know what's happening over with attacker side, but something's happening. Something's happening. Do you live on YouTube? No, I'm not live on YouTube. I was gonna live on YouTube today, but I wanna cut if anything happened from this stream so that I don't upload absolutely everything to YouTube. But anyways, this is going in the video. Anyways, so where is that actually? I think that what the fuck is that lineup? Cool. Awesome. We're making a little bit of sound. The flash going over ends up hitting on the Jet. Jet is blinded. We do know that Sky is over on B side here. I'm curious to see what happens with this ISO. I don't know if he's gonna end up being able to push a second time. Ooh! What the fuck? Phoenix ends up getting a kill. Wallbang over on the Jet. ISO does detain. Peaks one. He has to reload, but it doesn't even matter. The other guy peeks him and he ends up dying anyways. KJ is still on side, but he has Stinger.
Last player standing.
She's gonna get the Sky. She ends up getting the Sky, but dies over to the ISO. ISO with the triple kill this round. Nasty. Nasty. Okay nha. Nino đang đến. What the hell, Sova lineup? I don't know. I don't know if he's gonna do it again. Is he? Oh, he is. Okay, okay. Wait, let's watch it. Let's watch it. Let's watch the Sova lineup. I don't know where it's gonna go. Wow. Wow. That fucking lineups. All right, sorry, hold on. The push over here. Phoenix ends up getting 2 kills. Trading for that clove that died already. But it doesn't fucking matter. He's going. Oh no, no, it does matter. He dies anyways. ISO's gonna look to peek backside here. They did see the shield most likely. Doesn't matter. They do have 3 in CT here, and they're not gonna end up pushing the ISO, excuse me, at the same time. So Plant's going over with the sky. It's not gonna be a difficult place to defend. Excuse me. We do hear sound on site already. The flash going over. We have a trade. We do have a trade. ISO's gonna get stuck in that backside. Let's check his POV here. He does have to reload. He only has 25 bullets. The TP ends up going in. Is he gonna be able to see him? He doesn't, and he dies over to the Omen. Omen with the very risky but nasty play. Very good. Chơi với ông anh từ lúc còn vàng mà giờ đã kim cương. Oh, what the hell? Bạn đã xem live của Nino rất lâu rồi. Secret teleport? Yeah. Ooh. Okay, they're holding on A, but it seems like we're gonna have the push. I'm curious to see if they end up doing the lineup again. Oh, they're ready for it. They're fucking they're ready for it. Let's watch this. Aw. No, way too early, way too early. But the peek ends up going over. He ends up dying there. The flash. He peeks. Phoenix is not able to get the Omen. Omen fake teleports into the same exact spot. Nice, they dodged the flash, but it doesn't matter because nobody can make that push with that Phoenix wall that's over there. Huh. I'm not so sure if she's DC'd or what's happening, but KJ is not moving from there. Ooh! Phoenix ends up getting peeked by Phoenix, and Phoenix ends up dying to the Phoenix. Very good work by Phoenix. Insane. I was curious to see if Phoenix won, but Phoenix ended up winning instead. Ew. Just fucking no-scope through the smoke. Phoenix ends up dying over to Omen. Omen ends up going down with the trade going over to Clove. Clove's gonna go close the door, but it doesn't matter because the door is already broken. I don't think she realized the little sparks popping off from there. KJ ends up putting her little... Ooh, KJ's gonna end up getting caught out while throwing the nade. Unfortunate timing, but we do have another KJ pushing in here from tree, but does not have a chance to kill anyone. This Sova's gonna have a very difficult uphill battle here. Ends up jumping down. Doesn't know where the Clove is. We do know where Sky is now. Is he gonna end up getting peeked? He does end up getting peeked by the Sky. Sky's gonna look for something. Ooh, with the kill going over to Sova, but Sova dies over to the Sky. The trade. Excellent job. Excellent job. Hoàng ơi. Cảm ơn Hoàng nha. Anh rank gì vậy? Nino rank Kim Cương 1 mọi người. Peak rank của Nino là Kim Cương 2. Chào hello, chào Bảo nha. Vina milk, Navi milk, nickel. Huh? What are you saying? All right, we are on a save round on
Spike down B.
Oh? The Sova lineup is nasty. Ooh, the ulti going over. Let me try and find him. Here he is. What the fuck? Bro, nasty with it. We do have the push here. Phoenix ends up pushing into the Clove, but to the fucking KJ, but dies over to the little classic. Spits on him. Doesn't even matter. KJ ends up dying to KJ. On the attacker side, it's only Garam left. Garen goes fucking skedaddle back to A side here. Sova's taking his sweet time peeking. He does not know how Garan plays, and it's evident. She ends up going over. She closes the door.
No peeking.
Shield, no shield over on Sova. Ooh, he hits her on that last
30
one.
seconds left.
It's an even HP now. 70 HP on both sides. Clove does not have any smokes here. Curious to see how he peeks this corner. I'm not sure if Garen's gonna have an opportunity to get this. If he uses that dart misses. It's not gonna be able to see Garen here. He jumps down. We do hear the footsteps. Garen very patient. Sova's gonna look to peek this. She's so patient, or she's lagging. Ew!
There's a name for this.
So patient on this Clove.
Who needs a buy?
What the hell? Rat, exactly.
I'm lurking.
Garen is so patient. So fucking patient. She takes her sweet time. She trusts herself that she's gonna be able to peek those angles right and hold down that that very nasty angle on the plant. Very good. Do have the typical lineup here going over on A side with the shotgun on the Phoenix. Phoenix ends up pushing over on A sees nobody. The peek over from the Jet but dies over to the Phoenix. Phoenix kind of fucking nasty with it, honestly. Phoenix is 5 and 6 right now. It's not showing that. Honestly, with the way that shot took place. Ulti going over from KJ already on the attacker's side. Killed my bot. They knew they're certain that they're pushing. Ooh, the headshot going over from Sova, but it does not catch. Iso ends up pushing through. He gets seen by the recon. No, he doesn't. Ends up shooting the ulti. Death going over from the sky, just dropping bombs left, right, and center. It's only Phoenix and Omen right now. I don't know if they're gonna be able to make a push here. Omen only has 85 HP. Dies over to the wall because of the fucking Clove, the Clove nade. What the hell? There's only one left in the... Are they gonna be able to get it? Yeah, they end up getting the kill. What did I just watch? What did I witness?
Who needs a buy?
Hey, yo. Giải nghiệp dư là gì? Nên không biết từ đó. Clove nade. Yeah. What's Clove nade called? I don't know. There's bits of my hair that caught in my microphone. It seems like they're metal in a way. Nghiệp dư is amateur on ứng rồi. Okay, they're making a lot of sound here on B, but they insta-rotated. We do have the Phoenix looking to ult and push through. Ends up dying over to the Omen. Omen ends up getting 3 kills! No ace available. Finally, only 2 left on attacker's side. We do have the flash going over. The ult going over from Phoenix in Market. Market ends up getting the kill from Market. He flashes, doesn't even matter, dies over to the KJ. KJ ends up having 72 HP after that trade. Only has a Guardian here. She's gonna have to take it very slow. There's not much she can do. She ends up getting the kill over on Sova. It's still a 2v. Oh, I don't know what we're doing with that. With that, they're holding down that angle. She needs to peek some other thing. I don't think she realizes how deep that that pocket goes. They're holding the same angle. There's no opportunity here. Yeah, ain't nothing she can do. Ain't nothing she can do. Nino, do you have a curly hair routine? I wake up and there you go. Where are you from, brother? Learning that much of language is so good. Tôi là người Liban. Tại người Liban nên học 3 ngôn ngữ. Nhưng mà ít nhất là hai ngôn ngữ mọi người. Tiếng Ả Rập và tiếng Anh hoặc tiếng Pháp. What happens if I fall asleep? What will happen to my hair? It could happen to you. It could happen to anyone. We do have the push going over from mid lane. They're trying something new here. I don't know if they're gonna see the. Ooh, he ends up peeking it. Gets a better angle on the peak. Peek has advantage in full display here. The flash going over, not gonna be able to see it. He ends up getting flashed by the other Phoenix. He's shooting, Lord knows where, and misses. Unlucky. They're still looking to push through mid here. Is he gonna get the flash? He ends up flashing. He peeks. Dies over to all of them because they're fucking family peeking and in there. The kill going over to the KJ. KJ ends up getting one. There's a 2v4? 2v4, yeah, exactly. This is gonna sit in hell there.
Spike planted.
Just gonna look to peek this. Sees nobody over in main. Sees the head of Sky. Sky ends up getting taken out. No scoped over there. We do have a KJ looking for something here. I'm not sure who's gonna win this.
One enemy remaining.
Ooh, of course, Garan with the fucking rat maneuver. Jumping down here, dies over to the ISO. ISO only with 22 HP left on that HP bar. Well done. Well done. They might have a chance to take it to a game 3. Not so sure. Sống ở đâu? Nino sống ở Hà Nội. What do you from? Cheesecake is where I'm from. Thank you. They're looking to stack only
Don't overthink
3 or 2. I'm not sure where this jet is going. Seems like they're gonna stack 2 on B. They have 2 classics, a vandal, 2 vandals, and a shotgun here. Interesting to see what happens. Oh wow! I thought they were gonna look to go on B, but it seems they're gonna go for a mid to A push again. Jet got smoked off. She's spraying through the smoke, not being able to see anyone. Sova's gonna look to peek this. Ooh! Sova ends up getting the trade on the ISO, avenging his teammate, gets another kill on the KJ, ends up dying there. Jet's gonna look to push this, but does not have ulti, does not have a gun. She only has that classic with 60 HP on 60 HP on the chart. I don't know if they're gonna be able to do this. They do have the ooh! More rat-like maneuvers going over from the Clove, ends up getting the ulti of KJ. There's really not much they can do at this point. A classic and a shotgun versus 3 vandals. There's not much. The fake teleports in top mid. We know exactly where the Omen is now.
right here.
They're not looking to going over to tree. I don't know if Garan's gonna. Oh, Garan is peeking the ball sack of Omen. Omen ends up getting a shotgun kill on the other one. It's only Phoenix left. Phoenix versus this this Jet, but it doesn't matter. He ends up getting the kill on Omen. Jet dashes out. Are they gonna meet each other in mid? Ooh, with the kill going over to the Phoenix on the Jet. Jet should have just saved the goddamn Vandal, but she didn't. Should have just saved the Vandal. No need to die there. Cheesecake Factory. Oh, yeah. Don't need to say sorry if you try to improve yourself. Wait, what? What happened? Oh, have you ever been to Vietnam before? I'm sorry for speaking English. I'm just trying to improve. Yeah, no problem. What the hell? Yeah, I'm living in Vietnam. You know, sống ở Việt Nam mọi người. You know, sống ở Việt Nam một năm rưỡi rồi. Sorry guys, I need to drink a little water. The ulti going over from the ISO. Let's watch what happens here while I look for a drink. ISO ends up getting the kill, but a trade goes over on the other side, it seems.
And that's the end.
Yes, it does. The shotgun, but ends up dying. He shoots into the wall of the ISO. ISO has a very good wall there. So was the only one on site here.
Last player standing.
Ooh. Does not take it slow and ends up dying. The peak going over from the
Enemy remaining.
I'm so sorry. What the hell did I just witness? Iso is the only one left. Iso does not have a lot of HP going over here. Ends up dashing in. The dismiss catches mid-air.
Last round
Drops her
in
like
the
a
half.
fucking... Swats her like a fly. Drops her out of the air. She lands with the op and does not have enough time to aim and shoot. Wow. Wow. I don't know, but I see you say, bro. We ơi. Đừng lừa ai. Wow. It's 7 7 points going over to attacker side here. I'm curious if they get to carry this lead over into the defense. The flash going over. He ends up peeking, gets 1 kill on that. He flashed 3 people. I'm sorry, hold the fuck up.
Going up.
This guy gold 3 apparently. Right. So the ulti going over in the backside here. They saw 3 people over on A main. The spike's gonna end up moving back, but it seems that there's 2 people holding this angle in mid. We do have the KJ and the Sky going back. Looking to see what ends up happening here. Who's gonna get this kill? First peek going over to the KJ. KJ ends up dying over to the Jet. Omen ends up peeking, dies to the Sky. Sky's gonna look to get 1 more. Is not able to get that trade. We do have Clove. Clove looking for 1 more. What the fuck is Jet trying to do there? She ends up peeking in mid. We do have the ulti going over in the in mid lane from both the Phoenix and the Sova. It's last round anyway, so they're trading sides.
Let's hold positions. Need healing. Need healing. Need healing.
Mr. VCT thanks 1
Right
more.
here.
Anh làm pha cân. Hả? Từ đó là gì?
Hello.
Do have a Frenzy 3 Classics and a Ghost going over to attacker side here. They are on the back foot with 5 to 7. They do have an opportunity to bring it back now since we've switched sides. The wall going through. I ends up catching the Phoenix there with the dismiss. Ends up killing the Jet. Taking it slow here. Ends up getting 1 more. They're dying over in top. It's only Sova left. Sova ends up getting 1 kill. The wall is stopping him from getting anything else.
1 enemy remaining.
Ooh. Closing the door really saved his life there. It's only 22 HP. The Sky only needs to hit 1 bullet. Flick. Ooh. Nasty. Nasty. Excellent job. Excellent job going over to that to Sky, excuse me. With the flick on the Sova. Sova was doing really well there. Fucking no scoping. Pat, pat, pat. 3 kills in that round, if I'm not mistaken. So we do have full buy going over on well, kind of half buy, half full buy, whatever. ISO's gonna look to push this with the Bulldog. Gets 1. Can he get 2? He freaks out. Does not be able to get another one. He gives them basically the whatchamacallit? Gives them the gun. KJ's gonna drop on KJ. KJ ends up getting the no scope on KJ. KJ ends up dying. Excellent job from KJ over on the KJ. KJ ends up getting 3 more. 3 total kills with the last kill going over to the Phoenix there. Good job KJ on killing KJ. Very, very good job.
New tactics, keep it fresh, yeah?
Fucking dropping down from the trees. Chào bạn nha, hello. Chào bạn nha. Can you say Roblox im? Mày cringe vãi luôn, what the fuck luôn. Im đi. Can you? Ôi. Anh không đi làm anh Nino. Nino làm chắc ở nhà mà.
Careful now.
Sau khi tắt live Nino sẽ làm việc. We do have the extended smoke here going over from Clove. Very good one. The flash going over. He ends up seeing 1. He ends up headshotting, but does not kill. Oh no, he doesn't headshot. Excuse me. I thought I saw the hit marker. 2 die. Clove ends up pushing 2, trying to get a trade. Sky gets flashed. Is not able to do anything. We lost a site. It's a 9 to 5. I'm not sure if they're gonna be able to pull through after this. Let's see if they can pull through. It's 5 team members alive.
No charges left.
It's a Phoenix versus a Stinger. I'm not sure who's gonna win. 63
One
health.
enemy remaining.
Ooh. Not much she can do there. KJ attempting and failing, but you know what they say. I don't know. I'm hoping I find the quote. I can't find it. Anyways, listen, you live and you learn. Hey, that's the quote. That's the quote. It's not the quote I wanted, but that's the quote. I need ace. You missed the ace then. Chào Bass Ivania. Đội của attacker sẽ đi B.
Destabilizing.
Ai sụp pick rồi mà không diệt ai. Không diệt ai được.
Come on, let's go.
The ulti going over from Phoenix. Phoenix ends up flashing through the smoke. Peeks it, but he flashes himself. Ends up dying over to the Clove. Clove ends up getting one, but dies over to the Omen.
Spike down.
What am I watching? Can't even catch up.
I have
We're gonna look to peek this anyways. It's a 2. I'm so sorry. It's a what versus what? It's a 3 versus 2. 2 versus 2 now.
Spike planted.
Ooh, with
One
the
enemy
Ares
remaining.
spraying through. He ends up tagging, but does not kill. If only she continued shooting. The ulti going over. All they need to do is wait. All they need to do is wait. There's no need to push. Absolutely no need to push. Just hold angles. Look down, look down. Yes, with the headshot going over to Ellen Ang. Nasty. She's disgusting on this Ares. What am I watching? Ciao, H&M, yeah. Use any quote and put the reference of to Sun rồi. Bạn hay quá đúng rồi. Valorant. Yup. -1 ulti, no, but that ulti was necessary. I don't know if they trust themselves to go for that. This guy's top fragging on attacker's side here, the Sova. Bro, this is custom? Yeah, I'm doing a competition. Guys, if you're watching over on YouTube, I do a competition every weekend on Saturdays, 1 p.m. local time here in Vietnam. Feel free to join the Discord and you'll be able to join. Hashtag leave a comment on who you think is gonna win, and skibidi meow meow. Let's end up seeing what happens here. He's walking through. Oh, he was an ulti. Okay, I was. The ulti going over from the ISO. They're gonna look to back the fuck up here. He sees the.
Well fought.
You. Fucking.
Spike down mid.
No scopes him. Spike drops in mid. They did see that. ISO does not really know what's happening. I don't know why Sky is still pushing on B main. We do know that they're on A. Still shift walking on A. On B. Girl, you gotta run. They planted already. Teleport. Oh, I thought I heard a teleport. Excuse me. That's not bad. It's gonna be a 1 versus 2 here. With the door closed behind him, his only escape is to go through heaven, but it seems like they're gonna open that door again. The wall going through, but it's not blocking much.
Found them.
Recon seeing both of them. He's gonna look to push this anyways. ISO's gonna try and catch him. Ooh, with the flick!
Player standing.
He's not able to get the Phoenix. Phoenix ends up getting the trade over on the Sova there. Not much they can do. Sky's gonna look to save the gun and ends up taking the Sheriff over there. They're running after you. Run! Get the hell out, Sky. Nice. Sky saves the Mist Bloom Sheriff. Worth. ISO make me impressed. ISO is Ascendant. So yeah, I don't know the rank distribution of Defender's side right now, of Attacker's side, but I know for Defender's side we have an Immortal, Ascendant, 2 diamonds, and a Platinum.
Time to mobilize my pack.
Em rank sắt 1 rồi, hay quá.
Hawk out.
Anh nói tiếng Việt thật hả? Không thật. Nhưng chưa bao giờ học tiếng Việt bạn ha. Flash going over, ends up peeking, but flashed himself a little bit. Does not catch anyone on that. They're looking to make it their way back. Phoenix is the only one that's sitting here in B main. Defender side, Phoenix is gonna try and heal from that wall. Seems like he's missing a little bit of HP. Cảm ơn mọi người nha.
Blinded.
Mà Nino không cast được bằng tình huyết mọi người. Oh, ends up catching him in mid lane. Phoenix versus Phoenix. Oh, is he gonna die over to this guy? This guy's not gonna be able to get him. He's gonna try and heal on the wall. He's just sprinting through. Sky's trying to chase. Gonna get caught by the flash, I'm pretty sure. Ends up getting flashed. Dies over to the Phoenix, but is ISO gonna look to trade? ISO looks to trade. Headshot over on the ISO. Good job. Gonna be a 3 versus 3. Nope. Cage ends up dying over and having the drone ends up catching Garan in tree. Someone's gonna look to Shock Dart. Shock Dart catches nobody. Oh, Shock Dart does catch the ISO shield. Ends up peeking 1, peeks 2. Nasty. Nasty. Garan có chơi không Nino? Có. So we have on her team we have I don't know who else you'd know from here. Maybe Mr. Yeet you'd know? I don't know. Probably not. 100 ngày học cast bằng Vietnamese đúng rồi. Nhưng mà Nino không được. Nino chưa nói tiếng Việt thoải mái. Nino vẫn phải nghĩ rất nhiều thì Nino nói tiếng Việt. Oh! Ends up getting caught out by the Phoenix. Phoenix is still in ulti. I think just going for the shots might have been better there, but it doesn't matter. Omen ends up getting the kill finally on the... I don't even know what's gonna happen here. Ends up getting peeked by the Phoenix, but the smoke ends up dropping. Is he gonna get caught up by the other Phoenix? Phoenix ends up getting the kill. ISO's gonna look to push there with Stinger. I'm not sure if they do have the opportunity here. It's only ISO left. ISO loses the shield. Headshots, but does not get the kill. Over on the other Phoenix there. Chồng ơi, Nini ơi. Chào Nini nha.
Hey.
Hello bạn nha. Nini ơi, when are you gonna play in the competition? ISO's gonna look to push this here. Sorry guys, we're gonna have to hold off on asking these questions. ISO gets 1, ISO gets 2. Pop, pop, double kill over on B main there. Ends up throwing the dismissed, catches nobody there. Oh no, it does catch the Omen. We do have the friendly smoke going over here. Beats the smoke, ends up getting the kill. This ISO is unstoppable. Ends up getting the ult. The spike ends up dropping there. Is he gonna look for the ace? If he ends up getting this kill, it's only one more. The ace gets stolen by Phoenix over on Defender's side. Nasty. Well done over to the ISO. Quick reaction time and calm aim. Chú Yeet hello quá, đúng rồi. Hello xin chào quá. Hey yo, vào đây yo. Nói tiếng Việt đi chú, ok chào nha. Mr. Yeet's gonna look to try this again. I don't know if he has the calm aim to do it again. He ends up getting 1. 1 was enough. Clove looks to flank there, ends up dying. Will she be able to get out of the ulti? She does. She ends up healing. It's only Jet there. She needs to wait for her smoke. There's not much she can do. They're looking for backup here. ISO's going to come back and rotate to help her. Not much they can do. Phoenix is still waiting to see if they're going to peek this. Ends up making her way out. Garan ends up making her way out, excuse me. We do have the peek. Ooh, we see that they're still in B main. He ends up teleporting onto site. Omen there. He doesn't try to close the door. Ends up peeking in backside, gets the kill on the Phoenix. He's gonna end up closing the door finally. Garen makes her way out. Dies over to the Omen anyways. Omen ends up dying over to the ISO.
Spike
We
planted.
only know where the position of one of them is. We're not sure where the other. Ooh, the peak double headshot over onto the Odin on KJ,
Player
but
standing.
dies over to the ISO. ISO's gonna look to peek backside, gets the last kill. 4 kills going over to ISO. ISO's sitting, chilling, relaxing, sipping on his fucking relaxing. 25 kills going over to ISO. Nasty.
Match point.
Well done. It's match point with 12-9. Going over to the defender's side here. Curious to see, are they going to be able to take this to a game 3 on this best of 3? We're just going to have to wait and see. Phoenix is painting the wall with bullets. They're looking to go over to A side here with Omen peeking mid, sees the clove, gonna look to smoke in mid. The double smokes go off. One in top mid, one in bottom mid. Not much going on. ISO's gonna look to push on B main here. He might be able to catch this Phoenix if he's fast enough. Phoenix might look behind him. We're not too sure yet. Ends up getting... Ooh, almost whiffs. Almost. He has ultimate again in 2 rounds. We're gonna look to the dog in main in mid here, excuse me. Ends up getting shot down. We did hear that someone was in A main. Omen's gonna look to smoke in heaven, I'm assuming.
Shadows.
Yep. Ends up smoking in heaven. Sova's holding angles here. They do have to be very careful. If they lose this round, we take it to a game 3, ladies and gentlemen. The peek going over. We did see an Omen TP. We're not sure if he entered side. He ends up ulting. Phoenix is going to look to try and make a play here. Jett ends up dashing in over him. Does not see him. Ends up dying over to the Phoenix. Oh, but we did see that that Omen made his way over to the backside here. We're going to have... ISO ends up looking to get one.
Remaining.
Sova dies, and a defender's side take it to a game 3, ladies and gentlemen. It's a 1-1 excellent display of skill going over to that Sova and that ISO. Wow, 27 kills with a 349 combat score going over to that ISO. Well done. Nasty. Absolutely nasty. Not much I can say there else than that. Good job. There we go. Let's fix that over there. I'm not going to have a chance to go talk to the other team because they're in a different Discord server, so give me a second here. We're going to have to talk to to the winning team. Wow, wow, wow. Hey, yo. Guys, what did I witness?
Whiff and whip, she whip, she whip, she whip.
God, you guys are nasty. You guys are nasty. Good job. Oh.
Oh.
Why am I hearing myself
Hey,
6
yo.
times? Hey, yo.
Hey, yo.
All right, I'm gonna have to mute her. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I came here to talk to Mr. Yeet alone with the fucking. What did I witness? What
No,
was
guys,
that?
It's just basics thing that I do every day.
Ew. Cringe.
All right, we're gonna
Like
ignore the
basics.
first half of the game where you whiffed every fucking bullet, but second half, nasty. Good job.
Crazy, right?
Really, really nasty. Good job, you guys. Are you guys ready to pick a map for game 3?
What should we play, guys?
I'm gonna give you guys a couple of seconds to pick while I go ahead and orchestrate the rest. Good luck, guys.
Okay.
Hay quá Garen ơi, hay quá Trixie ơi, đúng rồi. Mr. Deed, hai quá, đúng rồi. Hai quá, Mr. Deed. All right, guys, sorry, just give me 1 second. I need to... My throat is killing me. Thank you to all the donations, by the way. Thank you, Nini. Thank you, Boredom. Who's Ascendant, Nino? Yeah, so we can finally look at the ranks here. So Mr. Yeet is... he was Ascendant last act. Diamond 3 right now. We do have a Diamond as well as... excuse me, yeah, 2 diamonds, and then we have an Immortal, and we have a Platinum going over on Defender's side right now. And then on the other team, we have... on Tikan's team, we have a Gold, we have a Diamond 1, we have a Gold 3, a Platinum 1, and a Gold 1. Who's winning? It's a 1-1 right now. It's 1-1. So unbalanced, they joined as a full team. Tikan's team joined as a full team, and it's not the real ranks. I'm pretty sure they're on Smurfs. So, hi, retired final boss. Hello. I'm sorry, Habiba. I saw your message, but I can't invite you. It's full lobby already. Anyways, whether it's unbalanced or not, they won 1 game already. All right, attackers. Excuse me, defenders side, winning team. What map are you looking to pick?
Bind.
All right. Bind is going to be a fun one. All right, are you guys ready?
Yep.
All right.
Mr. Bring her back to me. All right, let's go. Good luck, everyone. Oh, let me just make sure everything... Yeah, perfect. Going in. Guys, I can't do this anymore. I need to be able to hold the microphone. I feel like it's necessary, you know? Going in to game 3. Let's see what ends up happening here. Going into game 3 over on Defender's side. Defender's side is the winning team, of course, from last game at Nino Tabit. Hello. Is this the last game? Yes, it's the last game. This is the last game. Whoever wins this wins the tournament. Curious to see what ends up getting picked. We do have the Phoenix and the Reyna being picked on opposite sides here. We do have the Cypher being hovered. I'm curious to see if that gets picked. Cypher is quite good on this map, but they do have the Raze to counter it. I think they're kind of expecting a Cypher to be picked, but they're not picking a Cypher themselves. Curious to see. They could go a double Sen on this map. It's not too bad. We have both duelists locked in, with the Cypher being locked in, with the Sky being locked in, with the Clove being locked in. We do have that Raze being pulled up here as well. Raze ends up getting locked in. Brimstone and Fade as well. This is gonna be a very fun comp to watch. Very fun comp to watch. They have some nasty entry going over with the Raze and the Fade combo. Kind of nasty. Going over into game now. Let's keep an eye out. So we're gonna keep an eye out here for the sorry, let me find the name here, for the Reyna and the ISO here. So let's see what ends up happening. Việt Nam đúng rồi. Chào mọi người nha. Chào bạn. Hello. Chào bạn nha. All right, actually I can't hold the microphone because I need to also move the characters. So let's reattach the microphone real quick. Nini ơi. Cảm ơn Nini nha. Chồng ơi. Let's do this. We're going to have a push going here, going over on A's side. We do have the Raze taking a little bit of a nap. Curious to see what's going on with Raze. Raze comes back into the game. Good job. Proud of you. Nobody's holding any hard angles here. the push going over from the Reyna. She might get caught by this Cypher trip if she's not careful. Again, no peeks yet. ISO's looking to peek. The Phoenix ends up dying over in Bath. The nades and the dog. ISO is getting collapsed on here. There's not much he can do. Raze ends up going in from backside. He dies over to the ISO. ISO's gonna look for another one. Sees the Reyna, but does not get a kill on him. Takes a couple shots, loses his shield. There's not much he can do. There's two more. They peek double at the same time. There's not much he can do. Clova's looking to join him here. They do plant healing over on the from the sky. The eye sees nobody. It's a 4 versus 3. ISO ends up getting the trade, dies over to the Brimstone. It's not gonna matter much.
One enemy remaining.
Sky gets another kill over in wow. I don't even have an opportunity to catch up because nasty rat Cypher looks to get a kill on the last man standing with Fade going down to Cypher there. Well done. Good job. Good job on defender's side. Good job on attacker's side with pushing there. If they oh.
That goes there. Oh, this is a nice spot. This goes here.
What are we doing? Oh wait, she's kind of nasty with it. Hold on. Oh, maybe. Oh, today or tomorrow. And she places the trip finally. So we do have the Reyna looking to lurk here on Bath. Couple of shots taking place, but none of them catching. Phoenix gonna look to flash this and then peek. He peeks with the Stinger, ends up getting one kill. Mr. Yeet ends up dying on the return. We've lost Spike. The flash going.
I have the spike.
Ew.
Last player standing.
Okay.
Spike planted.
That was nasty. Game name, this is Free Fire. Anyways. I think she's gonna look to save her Stinger here. I'm not so sure where Sky is going. Maybe looking to save the not Stinger, excuse me, the Spectre. Maybe she's gonna save the Spectre, maybe not. Lord knows. Yeah, there's not much they can do. We're in a holding heaven, it doesn't matter. She's on the other side of the map already. There's not much they can do. They almost had a good trade in Bath, but there was not much of an opportunity after that. They just they all got no scoped. Nói câu tiếng Việt nghe chơi anh ơi. Ủa ok em nha. Em muốn Nino nói gì vậy? Em chọn anh một câu đi. Valorant hả anh? Không phải. Đây là Roblox mọi người.
Thank you.
Cross replacement of that Reyna is good, yeah. Reyna is diamond at the moment, I think. But he's having quite good games. We do have the flash going over in B main. We do know that someone is there. We're not so sure about the rest. Clove is sitting in the smoke here with a Sheriff. I'm not sure if she's going to be able to get much off of this. We do hear them. The smoke goes down. She's going to get caught up by the Raze. Nope, dies over to the Brimstone instead. The molly drops on Brimstone. Brimstone's going to run through. The nade going over. ISO ends up peeking, sees a couple of them. But Reyna is looking to lurk over here. Does not get seen by the Cypher. Reyna's made her whole way through. They're just sitting opposite of one another. Finally ends up dying over there. We're going to have Mr. Yeet going to go down as well to this Reyna. Reyna has one more. Can she do it? The flash going through. Doesn't matter. The flash on Reyna, the blind, excuse me. Doesn't really matter much. Yeah, still putting up his gun. Doesn't have a chance to even shoot. 4 kills going over to Reyna. 4 kills going over to Reyna. Nasty. Well done. This Reyna already 6-1. Chào anh nha. Hello. Chào em nha. Anh thử nói tiếng nghe Andy Anh. Cringe vãi. I'm not so sure. H&M in TikTok chat, by the way, for everyone watching on YouTube, just said, I think Garant's team will win this. Garant's team currently is only one point. They're kind of on the back foot here. It's still another save round by attacker's side here. They're gonna look to push this. Guys, everyone stay quiet. Don't let them hear. Ends up getting 1. Ends up getting 2. Ends up getting 3 with the headshot. 3 kills going over to the ISO. Last one is gonna push here on May.
So you use explosives to propel yourself, Raze. That's creative. I think I like it. Now we wait.
What did I witness? God. Anyways, we do have 3 holding down side on A. We do have the not so sure why we used the cage already. Could have waited a little bit longer on that, but that smoke being there anyways, there's no need. That Fade throws the eye, does not catch anyone here. Raze making her way through, jumps through. Well, should we see anyone? It doesn't seem like it. Cypher ends up dying over in lamps there. Fade gonna look to peek Garan. Garan is sleeping at the computer. Does not get the kill trade over on the Raze. It doesn't even matter. Sky ends up getting the kill. Hold up. They might still have a chance. Fade looking to wrap around. We do know where Fade is right now. Fade gonna get collapsed on. ISO does not get the chance to shoot at her there. Fade fucking sprinting over the B side here. The ulti from ISO catches nobody. Should have just waited. We do end up planting at the edge of the site here. Is Fade going to be able to do this? Fade is currently 1-3. She hadn't had a chance to practice her hand this round yet. ISO's going to look to peek this. He's going to see the gun first. Yeah.
No charges.
Not a great angle to hold. Not a great angle to hold.
I was sweating.
The win going over to the defender side there.
Standing in between us and
Fade needed to hold a better angle there. It's the only way that she can do it. Sleeping on the computer. Dude, you... Not so sure what Garan was looking at there. She stared at the at the Raze for a good 3 business days before she started to take her first shot. So we're gonna look to push here over on A side. Attackers looking to go double bath, double in main. Nobody is peeking the angle there. We do shoot. Ooh.
Here.
Wow, they shot the trip without even knowing where it is. We do have the ulti going over from the Phoenix. Phoenix ends up losing half of his HP already from the nothing he can do. There's nothing he catches there. He ends up losing half his HP over to the molly, to the nade, excuse me. Garen ends up getting 1. We know there's 1 more in bath there. She smokes. Is she going to push the smoke? It seems like she's going to push the smoke. Not much going on else than that. We do have the stim beacon dropping down. Vice ends up dying over to the Clove over in bath. Not much else happening here. Fade uses her her little nade, catches 1. The trade going over on the oh, I'm so sorry. Wait, what? There was another one that died over in bath. I can't even catch up. This Clove is unstoppable. 3 kills. Is she gonna be able to get the ace this round? Only 2 left. They're taking it slow. She's gonna go catch another one
30
in Bath.
seconds left.
She's practiced her hand. She's gonna run back. She has no idea that Fade is sitting there. If ISO can make that push, then maybe they have an opportunity. This raise is very low.
Remaining.
Ends up stealing the ace. Fade is still pushing on on Bath. Excuse me.
10 seconds left.
Is Fade gonna be able to get anything? Fade is not even trying to plant. Yeah, Fade does not even try. It's fine. There's no need. Well done. Well done over to defender's side there. There was not much attackers could have done, it seems. Garan, those were Garan's first 3 kills, actually. Fade is expert survival. Well, they've died 4 times. Hello, chào mọi người nha. Chào lão cảnh.
No charges.
Bro's the best caster in Tang Swan. The best and only. Okay, we're gonna have to look at this ISO. Will he be able to pull another ascent? He sprays, does not kill, but does tag the Fade. Fade is quite low. Ends up getting sprayed through the wall. Fade gets the return kill. Fade only sitting on 9 HP. There's not much she can do. Curious to see the Fade ulti will drop alongside the Vice ulti. They have to get offside. There's not much they can do. There is not much they can do. Sky's gonna hold elbow there, but ends up getting no scoped by the Fade. Fade does not give a fuck. Fade running through them. We do have Phoenix taking an entry, does not catch anyone. Clove as well gets taken down. We do have the kill going over on Cypher. Cypher ends up getting 2. Will she be able to get 3? The ulti goes off. Not sure if the ulti here is the best course of action. It's only you versus 3. Ooh, she ends up seeing the Reyna. They double peek at the same time. There is not much she can do there. Not much. With the win going over to attacker's side, finally a much needed win. But I don't think it's going to matter too much. Both teams still have quite a bit of gold. It's just quite a bit of credits. Cypher ends up going for the Guardian instead of requesting a Vandal or a Phantom here. Interesting. They do have 4,400 on Trixie on the Sky. So not sure why we're not just requesting here.
This is a nice
but it's
spot.
fine. Ice is gonna look to push in Bath, but it doesn't matter because we're pushing over here in Market. The dog goes off, but nothing happens. We have the smoke going over from Garan in Market. The flash will not go. Garan's gonna back up here. She ends up getting caught by the flash, it seems. We do end up jumping onto site here. Brimstone ends up getting 1 through the wall. Headshot over onto the Phoenix. Ends up planting. Garan is gonna look for 1. Garan ends up getting the Reyna. We know that someone is still on site. The dog going over from Fade doesn't seem to connect. ISO on the return gets 1, gets 2. Clove looking to ult, doesn't matter. She ends up dying over there. Cypher ends up dying over on site. We have 1 more. Fade is sitting in the corner. Is he gonna be able to see her? Ends up dropping down. Shoots. She ends up getting flashed. The kill going over to the Sky. She peeks pretty quick there. Well done. Well done on Sky. Finally securing the round. Good job. ISO on the return. Well done. Witcher from Lebanon? Yeah, exactly. Well done. 5-3. Will they be able to pull through? Mr. Yeat's team here. I don't know if they're going to be able to pull through and get that last game, but this is the final one. Whoever wins this wins it all. Not much they can do after that. Mr. Deet? Flash going over in main. We do see 1 person there, but it doesn't matter because they're lurking. Ping's dropping on the map, but it doesn't matter much. We do see the dog going over in A short. Again, not sure why we're using the thing too quick. ISO ends up dying. Where? Ends up dying in Bath. There's 2 more in Bath with the Brimstone and the... Oh, they're going 3 Bath here. We have... Oh, no. Ends up making the return. Nade's going over. Is Garen going to end up peeking this? Garen kills 1. Garen dies. Ray's getting the trade. Ray's is going to look to peek this anyways. But the double smoke here is very good. Ooh, spray through the smoke. Phoenix gets 1. 1 going to go through lamps here. Is anyone going to look to peek that? I'm not so sure. We do have Spike in short, but they don't know that. It seems. Someone is in lamps. Reina's not sure if she's looking to peek this or not. We do know officially that there's 1 in lamps. Peek. It's Spectre versus Phantom, I'm assuming? Versus Vandal. I'm not so sure who's going to win this with the way that things have been going. Reina's going to look to peek. Cypher ends up dying. It's only 1 left. Reina with the return kill over on the Phoenix. There's only 7 seconds left. Are they going to plant? Yep, they're going to look to plant here. And I'm not sure if Sky's going to get caught here. They know that she's in lamps. It doesn't even matter. She dies. She gets blinded by the Reina Lear, excuse me. Ends up going down. Hello anh, hello em. Nói tiếng Việt đi anh. Ok em nha. Em muốn Nino nói gì vậy? Ok. Ok gì? Cười vãi luôn.
Good luck.
These teams are very tied. Even though there's an Immortal, even though there's Diamonds, Ascendants, it doesn't matter. Iron, Gold, you name it. You name it. It doesn't even matter. The scores are still even, is what I'm trying to say. We do have the couple of shots taking place over on over in Bath. The flash goes off from the Vice and the nade dropping from Raze, but catching nobody. They've used half their util with not much happening yet. Sky's gonna probably get collapsed on here by the ends up getting 1. Is she gonna get 2? She does not get 2. Clove ends up dying. She attempted to peek or what? Sheriff does not catch anyone. Sheriff does lose to Vandal. The jump in. We did hear that someone teleported, but they're pinging it on the map. They don't really know exactly where he is. I don't know why we're not looking behind us. Yeah, there you go. He does have 800. If he chooses to save here, it's not the worst idea. But 2 of them are quite low. He might end up catching Fade. He does get Fade. It's only 3 left. 2 of them are just 1 hit away. Nothing he can do. Ends up getting family peeked as at the same time that he peeks. Not much he can do. Mr. Yi trying, but what can you do? شو نجيب عظيم فينا نحكي بالعربي. مرحبا انا اسمي انتوني صار عايش بفيتنام 2 سنين ونص. بحكي انجليزي فيتنامي فرنساوي وعربي. ايه câu đó đủ chưa? How can we play like Silver? All right. First time I hear a question like that. How can I play worse? So I'm kidding. I'm kidding. We've dropped the spike over on B short. We have the ulti going off from Phoenix. Phoenix is gonna look to push this. Not gonna see anyone here. They've all run away. We do have the ooh, the kill going over to Vice in Bath. Is she gonna get another one? Seems like no. Cypher is peeking a long as fuck angle with the shotgun, but it doesn't even matter. The spike is making its way over to B side here. We do have Clove and we do have Sky that went down over on B main.
Spike planted. Where are you?
Oh wow! Wait, that's a nasty nasty snare. Eye, whatever the fuck it's called. There's not much they're gonna be able to do here with that Brimstone smoke. Brimstone still has. Does Brimstone still have any smokes? Brimstone does not have any smokes, but we do have ulti for post plant here. It's interesting. Brimstone hasn't tried to do any lineups yet, but he hasn't had a chance. He's kind of dead before enemy team tries to defuse or anything, so not much they can do. Yeah, they're gonna look to save those guns, it seems. Fair play, fair play. They do still have full shield too, so it seems pretty worth.
Last round before the switch.
Last round before the switch, and attacker's side has brought it back. Leading with a 1-point lead. Not much, but it's something going over into the into defense. With the Cypher, it's not going to do much on not going to do that much on attack anymore. So any points they can get now, it's going to do them some good. Their best case scenario is that they go even here, and while on the attacker's side. He ends up catching one. Ice is going to look to catch someone else. No, he knows that there's multiple people here. He's going to look to get an ulti here. He ends up Eing. He looks for the ult. Who does he catch? He catches Fade. Fade is going to... Fade takes down the shield. ISO loses over to the Fade. Phoenix is going to look to push here. There's only 3 left. 2 left, excuse me, here over on Bath. We do know that 2 of them are there. I'm curious to see... Oh, it seems that someone tried to push... Oh. Brimstone tried to push Bath, but saw nobody. Okay. I'm not so sure. Where are we heading? Where are we going? Everyone, almost everyone rotated over to B side there. Not so sure why. We could just do 1 and 1, or leave Cypher to hold B. Tripwire destroyed. We know that someone is there. Did they get fooled and expect everyone to be there? I'm not so sure. We do only have a Phantom over on this Phoenix. If he's going to peek this angle, he's not going to be able to get a one-shot kill.
30 seconds left.
We do have the plant. Ooh, he fakes the plant just in time.
Spike planted.
We do have a Bulldog here. Ends up jumping up. Raze is going to catch this kill or not. The flick to the head. Nasty. Doesn't even matter. Dies over to the Clove. We still have 2 more over on attacker's side. 1 sitting in short here and 1 sitting in Bath. Excuse me, in lamps. The smoke going off. Reyna's gonna look to peek this. Reyna's spamming the smoke but sees nobody.
1 enemy remaining.
We do half the bomb, but it doesn't even matter. This Reyna gets the return kill over on the on the Cypher there. Nasty. I'm curious to see how things switch up going on over to defender's side now. Now that the Cypher is on attack. Guys. The opponent is too good. I mean, they're both opponents to each other. Who's the opponent?
This goes here.
Vina Milk is back. Rồi. Mà con làm thời gian ngoại ngữ không như là lập trình viên mọi người. The boom bot just misses. Comes back. We do have a shot going over. We do have the flash, the brimstone smoke, and the nade dropping. Ooh, Garen almost dropped there. We do have Phoenix does die over to the Raze. Raze does not see anyone. We're gonna look to peek into lamps. Is he gonna be able to get the kill on the brimstone? Shoots 3 bullets, catches nobody. Seems like no. Brimstone and ISO having the trade of their life. Sky ends up going down. This Fade gets 2 kills. Ooh, with the flick to the head from Fade. Fade is kind of fucking nasty with this game, guys. Kinda nasty with it.
There.
It was worth a try, but they failed regardless. We do have ISO looking for the lurk here. I'm I'm not sure why when we know that they're gonna buy. It's not worth it. Yeah, it's just not worth it. And peeking with a classic too, even if you go for the double headshot there, it's gonna be difficult. At that range, your classic isn't gonna do too much damage there. So doesn't matter. We do have the smoke going over from Brimstone here in Market. We hear the wall, but the wall's on the other side. We have Cam dropping. They shoot the Cam. No, they don't. Excuse me.
My camera is destroyed.
Wow. Wait, that's kind of big brain. What the hell? You shot it. You shot it already. You shot it. Don't worry. Cypher puts the camera, pings the flash, and then shoots it when they return back. What the fuck? That's so smart. Kind of fucking nasty. How can Garant's team win? I think their biggest opportunity was when they were defending. Oh, I'm sorry. He saw the...
Last player standing.
It don't even matter. Our two entry are not entry. Yeah, with the shotgun going over, I'm not sure she's going to be able to do it. And the final kill going over to Raze with the jump no-scope trick shot, headshot with the Outlaw onto that club. Honestly, things are looking quite grim. Quite grim for Mr. Yeet's team and Garen's team here. I don't know if they're going to be able to do it, guys. Ông giáo ơi. Ông giáo là ai vậy? Tôi muốn ăn sushi nhưng không biết dùng đũa. Ok em nha. Nhưng nó sẽ dạy em dùng đũa.
Smoke's down.
We have the Sky Flash going through. Sky Flash does not catch anyone. The Molly going over. They're going to stop that push halfway. There's not much they can do. Ew. Clove ends up peeking through. The smokes end up dropping. There's not much she can do about that. The heal's going to come through from the sky. End up getting spammed through the cage. I was going to say the smoke. The cage. Ooh, she peeks it way too slow, and Cypher with the Ares fucking no scopes him. Reyna's the only one left here. Reyna might be able to get something. Reyna gets one. Reyna, can she get two? She's getting spammed through. Nasty with the god dang motherfucking Ares.
Last player standing.
Is he gonna be able to do this? Someone's gonna push the smoke. It doesn't even matter. The eye drops. Ends up dying regardless. There is not much she can do there. Honestly, Sky did not need to push into lamps. What match is this? This is match 3, the final match. Ciao, hello. What do you mean, what the fuck, how? God damn, I screamed too much in game 1 and game 2. Not being able to talk much. Hello anh Nino, hello, anh chào em nha. Chào mọi người nha. I touch grass, got groceries, grab a drink, and it's only match 3? Yes, basically. I don't have to tell you. We're gonna look for the entry. The flash goes through, but a flash goes in at a very awkward time. He's stuck inside the smoke. I don't know if he's gonna be able to do anything. He dies over to the Fade. Excuse me, I was trying to find the number for Fade. Not much they can do. The dog going over. Sky jumps onto site. The wall getting tripped. Sky ends up getting one. The return kill over on the ISO. ISO ends up getting a second kill there. Raze and Sky, Raze and Reyna are too slow on the.
Spike planted.
On the. Sorry, I'm looking here with the op. They don't know about it, but now they do. It's a 2 versus 2 versus the op. Is he gonna look to just swing this? Ooh, with the kill going over from ISO. Reyna drops down, does not give a fuck. Zero respect. going over to Garan and Hang's team. No respect with the comeback. Do they have a chance to come back and win this game? I'm not so sure. It's 6-10 right now. It's an uphill battle. Zero respect, none. No respect from that Reyna. Mà thật giỏi thì thông thạo nhiều thứ tiếng cảm ơn em nha. Mà có thể nói tiếng Việt không? Không. Nhưng nó không được. The wall is now in a different spot. The wall does get tripped with the... Oh my god. There's not much he can do there. Ends up getting peeked. Wow, what an ass. The setup by Vice is so good. I'm so lost in what's happening. Sky ends up... Vice ends up dropping. The fade looks to nade through, but nothing happening. We're going to end up pushing through elbow with the shotgun. We know that there's a shotgun, but ends up dying over to the Sky. Sky ends up getting the kill. We're going to have Fade going to look for something here. Sky just fucking sprinting with her little shit in her hand. Does not catch anyone on that. ISO is very low. Sky Clove ends up dropping. The kill over on everyone at the same time. There was not much they can do there. There was not much. They have two holding the same angle, but actually no, they didn't have two. They only had Clove looking at one angle, and then ISO had to retreat on that. There was not much they can do. Maybe hold a longer angle would have been better. Why he hiding? He only had 27 health. I think he was scared to get shot by residual damage. So yeah, unfortunate. Speak Vietnamese. Okay. Anyways. Look for the push here. Reyna's gonna end up seeing one. She ends up getting one. Phoenix drops. She gets two. Is she gonna be able to get the third? I don't know if she knows that there's a third one near. Garana's just holding. Just holding. She ends up smoking. Smoking long and she peeks it. Reyna ends up peeking, but dies over to the Clove. Shut down over going over to the Clove there. Sky's gonna look to maybe grab a gun or just push this. Not so sure. Maybe she's looking for the gun. She picks up the gun, but is Ray's gonna peek this? Ray ends up peeking it. No scopes her. It's gonna be a 2 versus 4 right now. ISO getting sprayed through the box. There's not much he can do. He's gonna have to ult here if he wants to do something.
No distraction.
He throws the ult and catches the Brimstone. Brimstone's gonna win this or not? He only has a shotgun. He ends up dying there. Fade ends up pushing through. Fade ends up dying. It's only Ray's there.
Contract complete. Got the spike.
Contract complete, but it's gonna be a 1 versus 2 with only 17 HP on
30 seconds left.
on that health bar. I don't know if he's gonna have the opportunity to do this. They know how much health he has, but they're not willing to swing it. He goes through, making a sprint for B. He's gonna look to plant this. The wall's gonna get tripped. Wow, that
10 seconds left.
That whatchamacallit was really good. The thorns by Vice. If she just used it a little bit later, they would have won that round directly. He ends up peeking again. He kills one. There's one more behind you. Does not see him. Going over to the 12th round. The 12th point on defender's side here.
I love explosions.
Thorn, question mark? Yeah, Thorn. The thingy for Vice. The 12th round match point. It's an uphill battle if they're going to try and win this. 13-12? Well, if they're going to win, it's going to have to be 14-12. But yeah, I don't know if they're going to be able to do it with the way things are going. Phoenix kind of lost his hand. I'm assuming he tilted after last game, but they won. No need to tilt. Just take it slow. Cypher's gonna play some traps here. It seems like they're willing to push fully on this.
Joke's over. You're dead.
The ulti going over for the Phoenix. Phoenix flashes. Phoenix catches nothing. They know that there's a judge in there, but do have the ISO still looking for something here. ISO ends up peeking. Dies. They catch him. Phoenix not being able to catch anything else. He gets jump peeked and dies. It's only the Odin that's left. And the win going over to T-Can's team 13-6. GG. Excellent. 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 That 20-9 Raze. 20-9 Reyna, 18-10. These two top fraggers of the winning team here. Absolutely disgusting. There was not much that that Mr. Yeet and Garen could do there, top fragging for their team, but GG. Wow. I don't know what to say. That was nasty, guys. Thank you so much. I'll be sending out the winnings over to T-Can's team here as soon as I end this stream. So thank you guys so much for watching, and thank you for everyone who competed. I can see a couple of you in chat already, so thank you guys for competing. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it, guys. If you're watching here over on YouTube, I live stream every single day, 5 to 8 p.m. over on TikTok, and I do a competition at least once a week on Saturdays. So if you'd like to compete, feel free. You don't need to be in Vietnam to compete in these tournaments. As long as you're in APAC and you have like decent ping, feel free to join. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys later.